Central Bank of the Philippines. Office of the Board of Governor. Bilateral Minesfield Breakthrough Successor Agreement. Signed for 60 years. Gold Reserve Loan Program ended 2005. For special provide 1% interest per annum. Know all men by these presents. This bilateral Minesfield Breakthrough Successor Agreement entered into this 11th of August 1950 by and between for the successor heir for a time being represented in behalf of Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, codename TVMLSM 666, the only successor of Prince Julian MacLeod Tolano, Her Majesty Queen of Spain, second owner of parcel of land covered by OCT 01-4, Gold Bullion Code 777, Harbor King, ABBA, JPR, Luna, and other codes registered in the Bank International Settlement based in Boston and Switzerland, and other asset owned by El Banco Español Filipino Diesable II located in Intramuros, Manila, Philippines. And the people of the Republic of the Philippines represented by His Excellency Elpidio Quirino, Board of Governor of Central Bank of the Philippines Miguel Cuaderno Sr. and the Monetary Authority to secure sums, producing in the aggregate and the effective sum to back up in Philippine currency as legal tender equivalent of thousands of metric tons of gold AU and the real estate properties known as Code of 01-4. and Code 010L50. These present bilateral Minesfield Breakthrough Successor Agreement enter into Code of LSM 666 asset owner for a time being between the Government of the Philippines represented by President Elpidio Quirino, Chairman of the Monetary Board Authority of the Central Bank of the Philippines represented by Honorable Miguel Cuaderno Sr., attested by the House of Congress Committee in accordance with Republic Act 265, with Security Code 5020. Both parties agreed and issued under provision of trust deposit under the international banking law of bailment represented by the owner as bailor and the Central Bank of the Philippines as bailee, as provided in UCC, Section 2-403A, Chapter 19. The successor heir, owner, sole signatory provided in the law of ownership in accordance with Article 426, 427 and 428 as the only one have discretionary power to move, or a move after maturity in the year 2005 as integral part of this bilateral Minesfield Successor Agreement as follows. 1. The present or successor heir of Prince Julian MacLeod Tolano and Queen Isabel II-3rd, Maria Cristina III, known as Cruz, Villamor, Tolano's family clan and the trustee, Father Jose Antonio Diaz, alias Severino Santaramana with 18 aliases, William Villamor Morales and others, and the mandate legal counsel Congressman Ferdinand Evelyn Marcos, asset manager of Code TVMLSM 666. Called as depositor in trust. 2. Whereas, by virtue of all power in them he run to enabling the President of the Republic of the Philippines under the management of the Central Bank of the Philippines through Chairman of the Board and Monetary Authority represented by Honorable Governor Miguel K.O.R.AN Sr., in accordance with Central Bank Order No. 1. Republic Act 265 Maturity 2005. Approved and amended. 3. Whereas, referred to this bilateral Minesfield breakthrough successor agreement, the sole successor heir, embodied in the gift of love proclaimed by the President of the Republic of the Philippines, since 11th of August 1949, assisted by Central Bank Governor Miguel K.O.R.AN Sr., Prime Minister Chiang Kai-shek, of the Republic of China. Princess Isabella III, grandmother of Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, codename TVMLSM 666. Constituted under Treaty of Perpetual as the means of balancing to protect the law of ownership, Article 426, 427 and 428, Security Code 5020. All asset deposited in trust in Central Bank of the Philippines duly approved and amended under the Code of 010L50, Maturity 2005. 4. Whereas, any portion of the loan program for the Republic of the Philippines through Central Bank shall share to other Prime Bank of the Philippines, including transfer of remittance from foreign to domestic. The Central Bank of the Philippines (CBP) is authorized trust servicing bank as keeper of the gold bullion code 010L50 owned by the LSM, until maturity comes agreed and approved. 5. Whereas, the loan program with interest of 1% per annum, the sole successor heir shall also agree to pay the bank charges as integral part of his collectible from 1% interest per annum deductible upon maturity date of the investment program recorded into ledger to ledger and vault to vault transaction, followed by inventory list up to balance sheet in accordance with this provision of bilateral Minesfield breakthrough successor agreement. It was approved and amended. 6. Whereas, the sole heir owner shall be responsible to give any information regarding the history of ownership followed by the issuance of the certificate of entitlement, master account code authentication by the Office of the Board of Governor of the Federal Reserve System in coordination of the United States Treasury, World Bank and International Monetary Fund under secrecy of bank deposit, approved and amended with official seal as Annex A. 7. Whereas, all original certificate of deposit, safekeeping receipt and other bank instruments shall keep in the vault of the bank except for issuance of reference copy in favor to trust depositor. In case the said negotiable instrument/document at any time becomes mutilated or destroyed, lost, the original certificate, safekeeping receipt, delivery receipt, the bank must issue a new one. 8. Whereas, the U.S. Security Council, U.S. Federal Reserve System and the U.S. Treasury identified the code of sole successor heir/owner based in his trust account under C1 C2 C-19-21 appeared in the Special Trust Certificate of Deposit backup by Gold Code 777. Protected by Treaty of Perpetual, Treaty of Paris, Treaty of Versailles and Treaty of Agreement, it was approved and amended by the League of the Nations. 9. Whereas, all original certificate of trust depositor, trust receipt of account, delivery receipt shall be issued by the Central Bank of the Philippines, before transporting to other prime banks around the world. The assets commodities declared free from all liens and encumbrances and criminal origin, free from taxes with custom duty and insurance company, approved and amended. 10. Resolve. We hereby resolved, in accordance with Receipt Law, Act 2137, Section 1, duly approved and amended. 11. Resolved further, the rights and duties of bailor and bailee. The bailor must exercise care so as not to permit injury to or destruction of the properties of TVMLSM 666 by himself, or third party after maturity date. The bailee return the property in good faith by virtue of the rule of Trilateral Society of Global Fund and must disagree. The Article 61, made by the Embargo Act 1807 shall be implemented without court order. Unanimously approved and amended. Done in the office of the Board of Governor of Central Bank of the Philippines this 11th of August in the year of our Lord 1950. Signed Elpidio Quirino, President, Republic of the Philippines. Signed, Sergio Osmeña, Mandate of the Cruz Villamortelanos Family Clan Property OCT 01-4. Signed, Harry S. Truman, President, United States of America. Signed, Chiang Kai-shek, President and Director General, Republic of China. Signed, General Dwight Eisenhower, Supreme Commander of the Allied Nations. Signed, Mao Zedong, Chairman of the People's Communist Party of the People's Republic of China. Signed, Zhou Enlai, Prime Minister, People's Republic of China. Signed, Jose Antonio C. Villamor, representing New Successor Heir, TVMLSM 666. Signed, Princess Anamisha Cruz Villamor, representing New Successor Heir, TVMLSM 666. Signed, Esabel III, representing Banco Espanol Filipino de Esabel II, Gold Bullion Code 010L50 Flat K.O.R.AN, Aber Kingfisher Harbor King. Signed, Maria Cristina III, representing Hacienda Filipina Archipelago OCT 01-4. Signed, Francisco Franco, Head of State of Spain. Signed, Miguel Cuaderno Sr., Chairman of the Board of Governor, Central Bank of the Philippines. Signed, Jose Bautista Cruz, Trust Depositor of C1C2, 40 VMLSM 666. Signed, Father Jose Antonio Diaz, alias Severino Santaramana and others, Trust Depositor 40 VMLSM 666. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcus, Legal Counsel 40 VMLSM 666. Signed, Tan Kha-Ki, Trust Depositor 40 VMLSM 666. Signed, Fred Ruz Castro, Vice Chairman, Philippine National Bank, Republic of the Philippines, City of Manila SS. Before me, a notary public for the City of Manila under IBP rule personally appeared His Excellency Elpidio Quirino, Honorable Sergio Osmeña, His Excellency Harry S. Truman, President, and Director General Chiang Kai-shek, Supreme Commander Dwight Eisenhower, Chairman Mao Zedong, Prime Minister Zhou Enlai, Honorable Jesus Antonio C. Villamor, Princess Enemisha C. Villamor, Princess Isabel III, Princess Maria Cristina III, Head of State Francisco Franco, Governor of Central Bank of the Philippines Miguel Cuaderno Sr., Honorable Jose Bautista Cross, Father Jose Antonio Diaz, alias Severino Santa Romana et al., Honorable Ferdinand E. Marcus and Tan Kha-Ki, who signed and witnessed the bilateral Minesfield breakthrough successor agreement in favor to Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, coded name TVMLSM 666, as the new successor, heir and owner for the time being, all known to me, and known to be the same person who executed this instrument on their voluntary act and deed. Witness whereof I have hereunder to set my hand and seal this 11th of August 1950. Signed, Attorney Fred Ruz Castro, Notary Public.